For this TMNT quest, essentially you have to spend time airborne while doing tricks on a driftboard. So this is the new TMNT driftboard, and this can be found in a bunch of locations. It's kind of random, but these two locations I've always found a driftboard in. The first location is Rebel's Roost, right over here at the entrance, and the second location is the middle of Reckless Railways, around this fountain. There's always one driftboard hanging out there. So those are the two 100% locations that I've always found a driftboard in. But again, this could be subject to change, like the spawn rate may increase or may decrease depending on Epic Games. But once you find yourself one of these, hopefully in one of those two locations that I showed you, you just simply ride it and you start doing tricks in the air. I'm going to show you exactly how to do that. Alright, here we are. So again, once you have yourself a driftboard, there are three main, keys that you can use. The first key is the space. So once you hold space and then you release, you will jump. So that gives you air time. And then once you are in the air, make sure to click left shift to boost. It'll give you a boost like this. So if you combine that, like the jump and the boost, you will go in the air in a straight line. But if you want to jump, boost, and then go up, you need to combine that with the third key, which is the directional button, like the backwards directional button. So if you go back, so once you're in the air, make sure to go back and then press boost. So we're going to combine all of those three keys together, and that will count as doing tricks with a driftboard in the air. So I'm going to get some distance here, and we'll go over here on the edge. I'm going to hold space and jump, and we'll do this. And there we go. So that's the basic idea. Of course, maybe do this on the ground and not in the like in the water. So I'm gonna do this once more just to show you. I'm pretty sure driftboards float. Yeah, there we go. They float. Nice. So I'm gonna do it again. This time we're gonna go on ground or on land. I'll go over here. Man, I really love the animation for these. They look so cool, dude. All right, so we're gonna hold space. I'm gonna jump, boost, and do this. There we go. And there it is. So that's the basic idea. The idea here is to spend time in the air, by the way. It doesn't matter how many tricks you do. You can do the same trick over and over again as long as you spend, I think a total of 25 seconds. But maybe they would change it when the quest goes live. So yeah, that's the basic idea. Just do this and that should complete the quest. For this TMNT quest, essentially you have to emote at the Turtles Lair. So the best way to do this is to go to this spot right here. So let me just ping it for you guys. It's going to be right over here. And we're going to go use this entrance, this sewer entrance right here. Or of course you can use the zip line inside of this building. And once you do that, you will make your way to the Turtles Lair. There it is right here. So this is what it could look like. Next to Master Splinter, this is a sight to behold, man. Like having Shredder and Master Splinter chilling out. And once you're here, you just emote in front of them if you want. There we go. You can even use one of the Turtles emotes if you have like the free ones. And yeah, this is the basic idea. It's literally as simple as this. Again, guys, you come to this place either using the sewer entrance here, the zip line inside of here, or you can go through the tunnel, like on top of the train tracks, and underneath you'll find a door that takes you to this spot right here. This is what it looks like on the outside, as you can see. So this counts as underground HQ, and this right here counts as Turtles Lair. And yeah, again, just come here, do a random emote, and that should be the quest. For this TMNT quest, essentially you have to gain shields using the Flowberry Fizz. So the easiest way to do this is to literally go ahead and buy the Flowberry Fizz from the Snow Heart NPC, which is going to be found at this location right over here at this shack, east of or west of Grand Glacier. So between Grand Glacier and Reckless Railways, you're going to find her here, and she does sell the Fizz. And I think you can buy 2 of them, if not 3. So I'm going to check. I don't really have the exact number. Oh yeah, we have a contender here. we go. Never trust anybody in Fortnite. Alright, so let's open this. Pretty cool. And this is the NPC, as you can see. There she is, Snowheart. And she does sell the Flowberry Fizz for 150 gold, which is pretty cheap. She sells a stock of 5. So you can buy a bunch of these. Let's buy one, for example. I'm just going to show you. Let me just grab that. And I'm just going to go ahead and just keep spamming it. I believe the total amount of shields needed is 500. So you're going to have to do this 5 times, getting like full shields 5 times. So you're going to use it once. And that expires. Each one of them is going to give you 100 shield exactly. As you can see, it's no longer in my locker. So once you do that the first time, go back and just buy more of the Fizz. Just buy more from Snowheart. As you can see, she has 4 more. And you can just go ahead and deal damage to other players, or maybe let her damage you. You can just damage the NPC and they will like be hostile to you. And you can just use her to get damage and lose as much shield as you want. And then just slowly go like do the process 5 more times or 4 more times, like 5 in total. And that should be the quest. For this TMNT quest, essentially you have to travel 500 meters in distance while having the effect of low grav. So you can get low gravity by using the Flowberries. Either get the Flowberries from this spot right here at Fencing Fields. You'll find like a giant farm that you can get normal Flowberries from. Or you can go to Snowheart NPC again, which we were at earlier. And you can buy the Fizz from her for 150 gold, as you can see right here. So this is her location right here between Grand Glacier and Dracul's Railways. And once you have the Fizz, once you drink it once, so let's say we do this, you will get low gravity, but as you can see, this is not even close to 500 meters. You're gonna have to do this over and over again, which is a problem. But there are easier ways. There's actually a very smart way to do this. I'm gonna show you exactly how. So the first thing you wanna do is go over to this spot right here. And we're gonna climb up this mountain right over here. Let me just ping it right here. Because that mountain, my friends, has a jump pad on top of it. So let's make it over there. And here we are. As you can see, this is the jump pad. So let me just ping it for you guys. Actually, the correct ping is right here. So there's the jump pad. And what you want to do is just drink enough to give yourself low gravity. And then you're going to jump on the jump pad. And this counts as you traveling distance with low gravity. So there you go. You can see the low gravity effect around your arms and legs. And now it expires. Make sure you don't pop your glider, because I can't guarantee that it's going to work. And basically, if it's not up to 500, you can just do it again. Like, these are very, very close locations, because that's the shack where we got the Flowberry juice right there. And the jump pad is right over here. So you can just keep doing this over and over again until you've traveled 500 distance under the effect of low grav. And that should complete the quest. For this TMNT quest, essentially you have to deal damage to opponents with the lock-on pistol. Of course, this item can be seen literally everywhere, but whenever you need it, trust me, you are not gonna find it. So I highly recommend you go to Rebel's Roost right here, this PUI, because you're gonna find the steel sight NPC on top of the roof, and you can actually buy the weapon from her, I think for 150 gold or something like that. And you can just start dealing damage to opponents. We got ourselves a Beerus here, and I think there was another dude. Also, this PUI is always highly contested for some reason. I don't know why, but it always is. It's just a very popular one. So this is steel sight, as you can see. And you can just get the lock-on pistol for 100 gold, which is pretty cheap. And we got some mobility, and we got some shields. I'm just going to show you how the pistol works. So if you hold it against somebody, and you zoom in, or you lock on, as you can see, after 4 seconds, or 4 milliseconds, I suppose, it locks on. And if I shoot, all the bullets are going to lock onto her. Of course, you don't need to use this feature. You can just shoot normally. It doesn't really matter. So let me see if I can deal some damage to the other dude. Hopefully I can. And hopefully I don't embarrass myself. I'm pretty sure he went this way. Ooh, there we go. Lock on. I see him, I see him. So let's lock onto him. Okay, it's a sweat. There we go. And there we go again. And there we go. Okay, that's what you get, man. So that's the basic idea. That's how it works. Highly recommend you come to this spot. Again, a lot of people land here for some reason. They just love the spot. Just keep locking on people. Deal 100 damage in total, I think. And that should be the quest. For this TMNT quest, essentially you have to listen to the radio in a vehicle. So this one is pretty simple. All you gotta do is find yourself a car, such as this car right here, for example. And you just want to go inside the car. and automatically the radio is gonna work. But if it doesn't work, you can see in the left corner it says radio on off with R. So if I press R, the radio is gonna go on, it's gonna tune up, and then it's gonna start. And if I press R again, the radio is gonna stop. And you can change stations as well. It's completely up to you, as you can see right here. And yeah, this is the basic idea. Just find yourself a car. If you don't know where to find cars, I'm just gonna show you a couple of places that there are 100% spawn rate for cars. There's this spot right here, this road next to the ruined wheels. There's this parking lot right here, and there's this spot right over here. It has 2 SUVs at all times. So those are the 3 main locations that you will always find cars, in my opinion, in my own experience. And yeah, again, pretty simple stuff. It's not gonna work if you use like a motorbike, by the way, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, it doesn't, like a motorbike does not have a radio, and a driftboard doesn't have a radio either. So the only thing that has a radio, which makes sense of course, is a car. So make sure you go into a car and turn on the radio using R or whatever keybind that you have. Just look at your left corner and you'll see what keybind it is. And yeah, just listen to the radio once and that should complete the quest. For this TMNT quest, essentially you have to eliminate opponents from within 10 meters, meaning that you need to be really close to eliminate somebody. Like super close, even like uncomfortably close. So you know, just let me just ping 10 meters for you guys. Like this right here is around 5 meters, so let's say this is the safe distance. So make sure at least this distance is between you guys and just eliminate them. Of course, the best weapon to do that is the SMG or the shotgun. It's up to you, of course, whichever weapon that you like most. But yeah, you just need to eliminate 3 total opponents by being really close to them, and that should complete the quest. For this TMNT quest, essentially you have to collect 50 weapons. So the best way to do this, in my opinion, is to go to a location that you like, such as Reckless Railways, for example. In my case, I like this POI. It has a lot of weapons, and even people like die a lot in this place because mostly they land here. And the idea is for you to keep grabbing every weapon you see. Even if you have like a full loadout, make sure you always keep like picking up weapons over and over again. You need to pick up a total of 50 weapons to complete the quest, of course. And again, you can do this, you know, by opening chests and just opening as many chests as possible and picking up as many weapons as possible. And eventually, of course, you will be completing the quest. You just need to pick up a total of 50 again, and that should complete the quest.